You had a great night, dinner with friends, good conversations, real laughs. You actually wanted to be there. And then you got home and it felt like someone pulled the plug out of the wall. The next morning, foggy, irritable. Answering one text feels like too much. You're thinking, why do I feel drained around people if I actually had fun? Am I broken? Antisocial? You are not. You have a social hangover. And the reason it happens has nothing to do with how much you like people. In this video, I will show you the 3 science-backed reasons why your brain crashes after being social, plus 1 fix for each one. What is a social hangover? Picture this. You've got 20 apps running on your phone at once. Music, maps, social media, 4 group chats, email notifications. Everything still works for a while, but the battery drains fast. The phone gets warm. Things start lagging. That's a social hangover. Your social battery did not break. It just got drained. Social fatigue is that crash you feel after being around people, even if the night was genuinely good. It's not about hating people or being an introvert. It's about the fact that your brain and nervous system were doing a ton of invisible work the whole time and making it look effortless. So when you finally get home, your system is running on fumes. Here is what most people don't realize. Fun and fatigue can happen at the same time. And there are 3 specific reasons why, each one more draining than the last. Reason number 1, socializing is not passive. Quick question. What does your brain actually do while you are just hanging out? Most people think socializing is passive, like you're just there. But to your brain, a dinner table is a full-time job. Emotion reading, joke timing, facial expression decoding, self-monitoring, all running simultaneously without you noticing. Think about driving through a city you don't really know. You're not just driving. You're carefully reading signs, watching for turns, listening to GPS, and pretending to be calm while someone tailgates you the whole way. You manage. You're fine. But the second you park and turn the engine off, your body goes, oh wow, that was a lot. That's social exhaustion in a nutshell. Research shows that managing how other people see us drains our mental energy and self-control, especially in situations that feel high pressure or not fully natural. And honestly, most social situations aren't just being yourself. At work, on dates, at family dinners and networking events, you're editing your tone, your face, your opinions, your energy, when to speak, when to laugh. That's mental labor. And if you walked into that dinner already tired from work, bad sleep, or just life, your battery was already low before you even sat down. But wait, here is something cool. It doesn't matter if you are an introvert or an extrovert. Research shows that extroverts get socially exhausted too. They just need a different trigger. More on that soon. So when you ask, why do I feel exhausted after socializing? The answer might be because you weren't just around people. You were managing yourself around people. So how to reduce social fatigue? Before you say yes to something, run a quick social cost estimate. Ask yourself, how much performing will this require? Rate it 1 to 5. 1 means I can fully be myself. 5 means I need to be polished, impressive, and on the whole time. High cost event? Choose a lower friction version. Walk instead of dinner. Coffee instead of a loud bar. One-on-one instead of a group. Same connection, way less drain. Okay, but here is where it gets weird. Sometimes you're not performing at all. No boss to impress, no awkward small talk. Just people you genuinely like. And you still crash. So if it's not about the people, What is it? Reason number 2. Your brain has a stimulation limit. Here's something surprising. Social hangover isn't always about the people. Sometimes it's about the volume, the lights, the overlapping conversations, the background music, the eye contact. Everything hitting your brain at once. And at some point, it just hits a wall. Think of your brain like a cup. Every piece of input is a drop of water, a face, a sound, a notification. Some people have a bigger cup, some have a smaller one. When the cup overflows, that's when you feel done, even if nothing bad happened. Some people's brains take in more information from the environment. They notice more, they process cues and social dynamics deeper than others. Scientists have a name for this: sensory processing sensitivity. So while one person is just having dinner, another person's brain is tracking the music, the energy of the group, and who interrupted who. That's exactly the reason why you feel exhausted after socializing. But here is something cruel. When you're already tired or stressed, the world actually feels louder, more intense. Like someone turned up the volume on everything and you can't find the remote. So your social exhaustion might not mean people are the problem. It might mean your brain was processing too much input at once. So how to reduce social hangover? Plan your recovery before the event. Decide when I am leaving and what am I doing the moment I get home. Make it specific. I'm out by 8. When I get home, hot shower, 10 minutes of quiet, phone on silent, bed. Because after a noisy, stimulating event, your nervous system might still be running like the night isn't over. Silence isn't doing nothing. It's active recovery. Watch this video and try a belly breathing exercise that calms you down in just 5 minutes. Okay, so we've got self-monitoring and sensory overload. Both real, both draining. But there is a third reason nobody told you before. And it's sneaky, because it doesn't happen when you're stressed or overwhelmed. It happens when you're being kind. Reason number 3. Emotional labor is expensive. Sometimes the most exhausting part of socializing isn't the talking, it's the pretending. Pretending you're fine when you're not, that something didn't bother you, that you have more energy than you do. Being the easygoing one when you're actually dying inside. Do you know that feeling when you're in customer service mode? A difficult coworker, a family member who always says the wrong thing. You can't snap back, you can't roll your eyes. You stay calm, warm, manage your tone, and hide your actual reaction. From the outside, it looks like just talking. But inside, your brain is doing emotional gymnastics. And when it's over, even if it went fine, you feel completely wiped out. Your social battery is drained. That's emotional labor. You experience it anytime you feel pressure to show the right emotion on the outside, while feeling something totally different on the inside. It happens at work, with family, on dates, at weddings, in group chats, anywhere you feel like you have to manage everyone else's comfort while quietly ignoring your own. And here's the thing, your body keeps score. Even if nothing obviously bad happened, your nervous system knows when you are overriding yourself. That's one of the core reasons people become socially burnt out. Not because they were around too many people, but because they were managing too many emotions. Mostly everyone else's. So how to recover from social fatigue? The fix? Micro breaks during the event. Step outside for 2 minutes. Go to the bathroom and breathe. Sit in your car for a moment before driving home. Even 1 minute of actual quiet gives your nervous system a chance to rest. And before the next event, prepare one honest sentence. For when you're starting to hit the wall, I can hang out for dinner, but not the second location. I need a quiet minute. I will be right back. It sounds small, but lowering the self-presentation load, even if slightly, makes a real difference in how you feel the next morning. Watch this video and see how to deal with difficult people and stay calm in stressful social situations. And here it is, a bonus tip: why some people crash and others don't. Okay, so why social gatherings wreck some people while others seem completely unaffected? The internet loves a simple answer. Introverts get drained, extroverts get energized. And okay, personality is part of it, but it's not the whole story. Social hangovers are about total social load. And that load is different for everyone. And different for the same person depending on the day. It depends on how much sleep did you get? How stressed were you going in? How much did you have to perform? Did you choose to go? Or did you feel like you had to? That's why lunch with one close friend can feel genuinely energizing. But a work happy hour can make you want to lie on the floor and become part of the carpet. That's why social exhaustion affects both extroverts and introverts. Everyone simply has a different threshold. If today's video resonated, that one is going to hit even harder. Watch this video and see the tricky habits you do every day that silently kill your energy and how to fix them. Thanks for watching and see you next time.